You got some coffee? I got some coffee. I'm gonna make some coffee. I have paper towels. My last paper towels. These are actually cheap paper towels. Very, very hard to find. Coffee. Cup. Good coffee cup. Got a good coffee cup? No, you don't. You don't got a good coffee cup. Who drinks coffee at 2 o'clock in the morning? Not you. Definitely not you. What's going, Dan Marine Sport? Hey, morning. You wake up, put on a little bit of makeup. Tuna. What the fuck am I taking it out of the bag for? No point. Take it out of the bag later. It's a fucking microwave. It's the microwave. It killed my internet. It always does it because it's 250 megahertz. Reconnecting. Go figure. Where's my cookie? There you are. I did it all for the cookie. There's the coffee. I'll do it all for the coffee. Did it all for the coffee. Ooh, that's a perfect angle. Then you can see it pouring in. Instant. That's all I got left. Except for the other jar I just got. I'm gonna spoon you. Well, let's make this wet. Make this musical. Yeah, I was more musical before. Oh shit, I'm getting the crack away. Sup, killer? What's up? Hi, man. We got a killer in here. Yeah, I'm a killer. Ain't no gangster, but I might be your dope dealer. Hi, man. This message is held for review. No got no mods. View message. You use toilet water, you idiot. Yes. Show that video. Yes, I know. You gotta use toilet water. Because it's definitely cleaner than ice water from your McDonald's restaurant. You look like the last shit I looked. The last shit I took. Yeah, That's interesting because I probably looked a little bit more goofy. Because this is what I look like the last time I took a shit. I might have been a little bit more constipated than you were. You were probably like, hey, plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. This shit don't give you wings. This shit give you wings. Where's my beer? Oh. Yeah. That one's empty. This gives you wings. I'm like the only one. Am I the only one? That can just never. I can't get drunk anymore. I really can't. All I do is I just get a buzz. That makes me a cuz. But it's like, it's not even care about the buzz anymore. It's just about me being open-minded. MP's in here. Luke Walson, Echo Butcher, Landon Point. Oil up. Whoa, we got poop in the house. Flu. We got ad BS. Wow. Yeah, we got some. Whoa, I got a lot of people in here. This is a lot easier. So, yeah, I get some killers in here. Lazy Wiper. How many new drinks? Actually, I haven't got any new drinks, but I can drink some hot sauce. But I put the jalapeno peppers that I made that I was gonna eat for like. I was thinking that somebody would pay me, like a retard. Thinking somebody would pay me to eat hot peppers just because they would want to see me to be in pain, But that's so 2019. It's like now you got to eat pod something. And I'm like, I'm not going to eat pod tabs. I don't give a fuck how much you pay me. So that ain't happening. So all I got is to go work at fucking Best Buy. I mean, that's my next alternative, man. I'm done. I'm not fucking eating Tad Pods, or Tide Pods or tadpoles or dead animals. I'm not doing it. Like the cut. I mean, this is the way I'm always at, man. I always shave my head this way. What are you talking about? I know I can't because the fucking chat's moving so fucking quick, man. Lazy wiper. No, I'm the lazy swiper, not the lazy wiper. I'm the lazy swiping back up to read the damn chat. I am James. So yeah, you can laugh at me all you want, but I do gotta go up. I'm not really good at doing the chat. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm sorry, man. I missed a lot of chat messages. Don't freaking hold a grudge. Lazy white. Same man always gets skid works. I mean, man. Come on, man. Just because it happens to you doesn't mean that it happens to me. But it's all good, man. We all have our flaws. It's all good, man. I'm trying to sick yourself or what? I'm trying to sick myself. Yeah. Nothing else to do. I'm trying to drink my coffee and just chill. Like everybody else. I'm trying to read the chat the best way I can. Got a lot of haters out there. I mean, I don't understand what there's had to hate. I mean, oh my gosh, you want to take my place? Come on, I'll trade you places. I mean, if you're living underneath the bridge right now, that's where I plan on living. Even though I got all of this, I will trade you for your spot under the bridge. Because, man, I listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I know that's the best spot to be in, the best in the earthquake. I mean, it wasn't the Red Hot Chili Peppers that brought me to that conclusion, but it's just my understanding of reality that a lot of people are missing. It's like, man, I got everything. And honestly, everything gets put right before me every single time I lose it. I mean, honestly, programming is not going to be the fun thing. It's not the good news of the kingdom. It's not the good news of the gospel. It is something that could be used for now. I mean, honestly, Minecraft isn't inherently evil. I mean, there's only like about 5 things within the game that are more moronically questionable upon perfect Christianity religion. But yeah. And yeah, honestly, when it comes to perfect, there's no such thing as a cell phone. Because there ain't not. Well, actually, nowadays, it's almost perfect. I haven't had very many glitches. It's only perfect to the people that don't know how imperfect and how controlling our devices have become. We forget about reality. This phone has destroyed our fucking life. In the sense of, even for kids' sake. If this freaking shit is stop. No, unless they're saying, unless they're fucking hurting somebody else in the chat, don't block their fucking messages. Unless they're, show the message and if they're goofing off with me, I don't care. Unless it's a blatant fucking stupid thing, do not block their fucking message. Please help me, moderators. It's really annoying. I don't want to have to keep showing messages. You need to please eat dog shit from a spoon. Well, that was probably an interesting. Why would you say that? I don't know why this guy wants to eat dog shit from the spoon, but yeah, you can. I don't know. You can show that, but it's the whole thing is like, why? Why would you freaking say something so stupid? I mean, you hate me that much that you're gonna fucking, man. What kind of why? You don't even know me. I mean, I've been, I had tons of streams and I've never called anybody a name. I've never offended, or in any ways, I apologize to anybody that I've offended. If you thought that I'm better than you, well, shit, guess what? So what? Maybe I could be at one point better than you. Or wait, guess what? I probably am if you're fucking sending some bullshit like that in my text, because I'd never do that to your stream. Even in retaliation, because guess what? I have better things to do. I mean, honestly, doing nothing is better than that. Because I can at least talk to God. Well, you can't do that because you have no idea what love is. Go, what's love got to do with it? Everything, you stupid lotion hand cocksucker. Yeah, that was me back in the day. I had more lotion than there was the ocean. In motion was the, yeah, anyways. And no need to brag. I'm just saying, I think we've all been down that road before. I mean, unless you're a female, then it's just the batteries. The batteries. What's that noise? Nothing. Yeah, whatever. Giggity, giggity. That's the right time to say giggity, you pervert. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at this evil fucking shit. It's not funny. I almost crushed my Red Bull. Anyways, stop hating. Like, it's getting on my nerves. I hear you, Pepper. Inevitable. Yeah, link enabled. I hear you too. Jacob Jones. Hell, I thought I used to say eat tampons. Yeah, I know. I hear you too. Mr. P is still. I'm trying to stick. I'm trying to stick yourself to what? Link wants this frog Vengus. Yeah. This message is held for review. What? It's like, are you at a homeless shelter? The wall looks like toilet. Yeah, I'm at your mother's homeless shelter. I'll show that. Show that review, damn it. Another moderator. I'm at his mother's homeless shelter. I mean, who the fuck would ask that question on my live stream? Yeah, I'm at your mom's homeless shelter. I'm sorry. You can only supply a freaking insult with an insult just to make things fair. I mean, life is like a box of chocolate, but I can be your instant fucking karma if you want me to be. The Cleveland family. Hey, man, hope you're doing. I'm doing good. I am. Some people ain't, because some people come to this channel and they just want to make me feel bad. They want to, and it's super ridiculous. And it's like, you don't care. They come and make me feel bad. I'll make them feel bad too. And I want to make them feel good. That's the thing. I don't care. They can make me feel bad, but the whole end of this stream is I want to make sure you know that I'm not no freaking preacher. But I do know I like to teach. But I'm really not no great teacher. But I do, when I teach something, I do it from the heart. And if you want to be an asshole, I'll teach you how to be an asshole. I mean, you probably already know how to be an asshole if you're fucking doing some weird ass text messages. So, nothing to teach there. But to teach you to become a person of interest where the government can completely find you and eradicate you, I'll definitely make sure you can get found. But if you want to know the good news, I mean, if you want to know that this hell, like I'm telling you, the hell that we're experiencing, I mean, there is a hell below. I'm almost probably, the Bible says it and everything. But that's not designed for people that were not like ever designed to live forever. You know, I mean, the angels and the demons and the people that are prophets and the people that knew God and found God and then took advantage of what he knew or what they knew and then pushed it for their own desires. You know, that's something I don't do. That's something I'm not asking, hey, give me all your money. I'll give you blessings and spirituals and miracles. No. I'm not going to promise no miracles. Miracles don't come from me. The miracles come from, and you know where they come from. I'm not going to treat you as an idiot. I mean, if you really need to know, then you're on the wrong channel, because somebody in the chat will definitely help you out on that one. Because I am nobody greater than you. We are all pretty much equal. I mean, there's nobody needs to boast over anybody, because it's just kind of like, man, we're all growing in the spirit. We're all the time. We all get the same exact signal. The spirit travels at the same speed, not as light. I think I'm like the only one. Anyways, mark this. Now the screenshot, time zone, doesn't matter, because the knowledge that I got came from God. So it doesn't matter who says it first and who's going to get the credit, because that's the reason to boast. It don't matter. God's spirit's faster than the speed of light. Duh. Because God create light. Let there be light. Well, guess what? Life is faster than light, because you cannot see something slower than life can actually. The only way you can see something that's, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's kind of conceptual in my opinion, but science can't wrap its brain around it because the only thing we know how to do is capacitors, ones and zeros. But we're getting there to quantum physics. Oh, major breakthrough. Guess what? That's only half of it. Not even half of it, actually. That's kind of funny. I don't know all of it. And I can't even explain it to you if I wanted to. I mean, just because devil not exist. Exactly. Read that backwards. Exist, not lived. Read devil backwards. Devil not exist. Well, guess what? The devil, in a sense, it's the whole point. The teaching is the devil is God is within you. The kingdom of God is within you. Then why the heck is not the devil within you too? And the devil is within you, causing you grief, your decisions, your understanding, your misconceptions. It's all about you. Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Yes, I fuck up too. Doesn't mean that you can't break free. If I break free and fall and die, brother, I'm not taking you with me. I'm going to tell you not to go this route. No, I mean, I'm going to basically blow up the damn bridge so you can't follow me anymore. Because if I'm going down the wrong path, I don't want nobody to follow me into destruction. But if I'm going up the right path, I'm not going to be greedy and be like, oh, I got the everlasting gobstopper and the recipe. Well, you just cut off everybody. Nobody's going to know where you got it from. Well, I don't care. I can make more and more and more. No, you didn't. No, you can't. Because the one ingredient comes from that guy over there 5 million miles away. I mean, the point is we got to be very careful on what we do to get what we want. But we also got to be, it's kind of weird. But I've never really had that kind of perspective in life where it's like, oh, I want the everlasting. I thought the everlasting gobstopper was pretty cool. When I was a fucking 10-year-old 34 years ago. But yeah, the devil does exist because it is our indecision about. No, I really believe that's been very good. Now, but if you want to blame it on anything on the devil, you're welcome to do it if it gives you a ventil. But it's better to blame it on the devil than it is to blame it on anything else. And honestly, that's pretty much throwing your burden upon God, because the devil and God and everything else you thought was a lie is probably the truth, and everything that you thought was the truth was probably a lie. Welcome to hell. I'm sorry, that's my name. But if I'm wrong, then welcome to a lie. That's probably hell. I mean, sing along. I mean, I can't get it wrong. I choose a good channel name because either way, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But at least I'm gonna try to get it right. That's my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and sell you some Sprite. I mean, I like 7-Up anyways. So, everyone has free will to make their own decisions. Yes, that is a fact. And that is what makes free will, and that is what makes us all. I mean, honestly, that's the whole purpose, I think, of life. I think that's the whole reason why everything went to hell is because of free will. But without free will, what is life? So technically, we're all suffering. Everybody that's ever died, just like everybody died for the freedom of the United States. But I mean, angels and I mean, I'm talking through thousands of years. We're fighting for the free will of God, and we're standing up, and everybody that's ever died for it and died for God, we're standing up, and we can look up at God and say, "Cheers, God Almighty up there in heaven. Thank you for this amazing life and free will, because we got it." You know, if we didn't have free will and a way to prove that we had free will or have it, what did we have? I send cheers to that, to God Almighty for that, to allow us to do what we wish, to serve Him, to recognize Him, to bear witness to Him, regardless of what we're doing. And that's what it says in the Bible. No matter what we're doing, if we're doing something, if we're drinking, we're doing something wrong, we should worship God in all our actions, no matter what it be. And it says, you know, hold true to your word. He will hold true to me, and he will true to me because I'm keeping His word. I mean, I'm not going to sell. Even Judas the betrayer knew God was the Son of Man, and he hung himself because of how ashamed he was. That's the thing I don't want to end up having to catch myself into. And I'm finding myself this close to that rope. I think a lot of us are. And I think we need to step away from that rope. Because I think that everybody on this planet is getting this close to that rope. You know, I mean, literally, we're the shameness. It's just not even the fact that, it is getting that close. I'm not going to freaking lie and say that it isn't. Betrayal. I've been betrayed in my life. And it is a very uncomfortable. It's just like being abandoned. And it is not comfortable. You don't walk away. You can abandon God. That is, you can abandon God 100 times. But betraying Him, but God and Jesus, same. That's why it's like, it doesn't matter. If you've done it to the least, you have done it to Him. You don't know if anybody recognizes what that means, what significance that means, because I'm sure I'm guilty of it. I mean, I'm not no preacher, but I'm sure I'm guilty of it. Because I just, excuses are like assholes. You see somebody do something on accident, and you take it out on them, you don't realize it. So you got to be very careful on who you talk to. I mean, it's like, once I realized that, I was like, you got to be very careful, because you could be really cursing God to any person, because any animal for that matter. All life comes from God, by the way. If you guys don't wake up and smell the coffee, coffee's not really good for you. I mean, but it's not a sin. Smoking is not a good example. Nor is coffee. I mean, all religions have a good point. I'm not pointing out any religions, organizations, but everybody needs to search for a relationship with God. And if you get a good relationship with God, knock on my door, because I'd like to have a good conversation with you. Because, we got 1,000 years. Oh, yeah, I'm not supposed to talk about that here. Pushing ahead. My coffee stash. Everyone has free will to remain. Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah, I forgot. Oh my gosh, did I get stuck in the thing? No, it's frozen again. Sucks I can't just turn my mic off and go pee. Like, here, look at my toilet. Well, I guess flooded. No, I don't have to go pee yet, but his name. But I'm just saying, I gotta hey, look at my beautiful camera. my dirty room. I still got one or more of these. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's like freaking. I'm not gonna drink it all. I'm feeling too good. I'm not gonna drink it all. This will be my wake up medicine. But anyways, I do got, like, it's really crazy because I can't drink. And I can't get like that goobery feeling anymore. Because maybe I'm just like, I can't carry on stupidness anymore. And I'm not preaching. Not saying, hey, oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, it only says, it doesn't say you have to want to say. It actually says a lot of things I'm not realizing. Like smoking's not good. But I noticed that I feel God's presence, and I'm just gonna let you guys know that He's back. His Holy Spirit's here. He's good. He's the good, and He's great, and I know He is because I can feel it. I mean, it doesn't. Cigarettes like just. It's like a pleasure, but it's like not even a treasure. It's just like He's allowing me to not really worry about what I'm doing. Like, because I'm not doing anything against His will. So, technically, if you're carrying on a lie, just stop doing what you're doing. And be fucking lazy. Because I really think that is. It's like if you're just participating in some, it's like whatever you think. Oh, I have the best place for. I really just don't think I had the best place for my kids. It's not going to carry on a lie. It was a better place, but they don't look at it like that. You have to exaggerate it and lie. The court system is all fucking corrupt. So it's like, fuck it. And it's like, no, I'm not participating in it. The kids, don't let it be their problem. They're going to maybe pay child support. It's like, go for it. She ain't getting none of it because I paid it I paid it to them when they turn 18. That's their child support. I mean, I wish they'd let you do that because the mom's the only one that's going to spend the money on herself. That's bullshit. That's the whole thing is like, if I'm paying child support, I want receipts. Receipts for every fucking thing. Otherwise, she ain't fucking using that money for child support, mother freaking bird. I can see the thoughts. I mean, come on. Everyone has free will. Hey, Dad. Thanks for the incredible genetics. Yeah. Well, you know what? What's really cool is at least I'm smart enough to have a relationship with God. After smoking 2 packs a day for 45 years, dude, I'm almost right next to you, brother. I have been smoke-free for over 3 months. I'm going to be right there next to you. Because I got nicotine tablets. I only bought 4 packs, and I bought a carton because I gave in to frustration. I was like, oh, these things are making me literally the nicotine. No, I'm my goal. I'm going to be quitting. So I got to quit and I've never been able to do it on my own. It was forced. I'll explain privately or in a YouTube. Actually, you probably watch one of my members other channels and figure that shit out. You got this, bro. I know I do. I mean, I know God's here. I mean, God is spirit, is here with us more than you ever even known. I mean, I can feel his presence. I mean, I've had his presence in my life multiple times. I'm not no preacher, but I'm definitely a persistent person. And when I seek something, I want to get to the bottom of it. Everything. I always do. That's just who I am in my life. And so when I seek for an evidence of proof of anything, I always seek for it. And when I know it and I see it, I freely give it because I really want to be honest about everything in my life. Because some things are hard to talk about in life. And I talk through that through the spirit, and I tell God about all my problems, and I walk it right up the line. And that's where the devil is not a physical being. It's a metaphorical existence. Jesus was a physical being, on the other hand, because there's many recollections of other people having his existence noted. Now, in Genesis, it was all metaphorical, but it had all scriptures are inspired and beneficial for teaching and for setting things straight. You got to keep that in mind. And you don't want to lean on your own understanding. So I could be wrong, just to point that out. I want to make sure that everybody doesn't take anything I say as absolute fact, because the spirit is, it applies to me maybe only. In just getting me off of a particular hidden understanding or something I'm thinking is true. Everything happens for a reason. I really believe that there is no, that's why it's a windy and wavy path, but there is no that's why we need a straight path. That's why it's a windy path, because of free will and our ignorance. God is in us all. I know that's what I'm saying. It's what it says in Genesis. But what I'm saying is in Genesis, in the beginning of Genesis, it's like we interpreted it. It says exactly what it means. It's just, I think that we just interpret it wrong. You know what I mean? I think. Because the devil, I mean, it was, you don't think that he put that tree there for the knowledge of good and bad, for him never to get tested? There was not a purpose for that thing. That tree of knowledge of good and bad served its purpose to the fullest. That's why we are here today. Everything that happened has proved nothing other than free will exists, and nothing other than we can question God, and God doesn't mind us questioning him. And we shouldn't be afraid to question God in our hearts and our minds and ask him for and seek truth. We should be ashamed that we don't. That's the thing. It's just the complete opposite of what you believe. You believe, oh, you should be ashamed of yourself for freaking asking God or talking to God all the time. No, you should be ashamed that you're not in the spirit talking to God all the time, because he's what gave you your spirit. I mean, but that's your choice to do so, and that's the free will that it's talking about in everything that we do. God doesn't want to force you to freaking talk to him. Why? Why would he want you to do that? Because you think you want somebody to say, Why can't I freaking have sex with a donkey? Because I want to freaking stick my nose up. You really think God wants to hear you complain about how you want to stick your foot in a donkey's butt and want it to feel like a. I mean, come on. Some people can be some really ridiculous people. I'm not really, we're just speaking hypothetically. We're on YouTube. But you really want God to hear your freaking fetishes? It's like, why can't all women's feet smell the same? I mean, I've talked to people with some weird, but, I think I'm weird. Everybody's weird. We got to love one another for just the fact that we can change. We can change our perspective. What is what? It's like, I'm not sure who's thinking that. I mean, honestly, I'm just saying I've worked in some strange places in my life. I'm not telling you where. I'm just saying I know there's people that do think that, and that they actually think it's normal. And there's people out there that have, let's just say they were raised to believe things a certain way. And that's the hardest part. It's getting over structure, routine, and then contacting God about the routine to say, hey, did my forefathers or my forefathers and before my father actually, is Christmas a good thing? I mean, think about how stupid Christmas is. When it's supposed to be a Christian religion, I mean, this is the oxymoron on Christmas, right? It's supposed to be a Christian holiday. Then you got Easter. I mean, I'm going to smash the shit out of it. I don't care. It's freaking honest. I'm going to brutally freaking destroy Easter and Christmas because it's necessary. It is hell. It is bullshit because it's literally, it's a middle finger to God, just like a lot of other things, which I'm not going to get into right now. But both of those are basically a middle finger to God. It's pretty much like, but we don't know it. So, but if once you're like me and you do know it, you're participating in a big ass fucking middle finger to God because you have Christmas. And you're lying to your kids about Santa Claus, but yet you have somebody that actually did bring good news and cheers and will wipe out all their tears, but yet you talk about Santa Claus, a freaking figment of everybody's imagination. He was a person, but he wasn't anybody in comparison to what the whole entire birth was about, anything he was. So that's just Christmas. Then you get to Easter. Easter overshadows the most important holiday of all, coming up here on the 12th. There's a Passover at night. The most important holiday is passing the bread and wine. And you're going to forget all about the Passover on the 12th of April. All due to Easter happening the next day. I think Easter happens the day after. Oh, we forget about Jesus. We're going to celebrate the Easter fucking bunny. I'm sure God absolutely is freaking thrilled about you skipping his remembrance and thinking bunnies lay fucking eggs. I mean, I think that sounds no different than the Easter bunny. I mean, Christmas or Santa Claus, I mean, and why is it a freaking good thing to freaking only send cheer and happy things on 1 week out of fucking 52? Maybe 2 weeks? I really find that to be very ridiculous. I mean, our traditions and our stuff point to the end times of everything because this has been happening for over 200 fucking years. I mean, This has been a ridiculous thing, and I mean, forgive me. I'm not setting no example with my mentality because I'm not sitting here. I'm not like, I'm just speaking as you all. I am a participant. Well, I'm not literally like participating in Easter Bunny shit, but I do. I hide the eggs for the kids because it's so fun for the kids to find fucking colored eggs. The day after, they should have sat down and learned about what happened 2025 years ago and what God did for nothing other than the fact that he loved us. Pretty much, it's like your mother saying, I love you, but then not tucking you in at night. You know, that's kind of like two-faced, in my opinion. I mean, I think that a lot of people just go on with the traditions, don't realize what they're doing. Just like, and it is, that's exactly what it is. We're just moving on with the traditions. And I think we need to get rid of the traditions and put in more realistic traditions with ones that read it. And I guarantee you God will bless and notice and may even speak to us. What's his voice sound like when he's in a good mood? I'll tell you what I believe it sounds like. I think it sounds like pleasantly, like the voice of a melody. If he's in good mood, you're gonna hear him and you're gonna do it. And it says that anybody that is a peacekeeper, anybody that is meek, will see God. I mean, and he'll be on this earth eventually. You know, I mean, well, that's the thing is, it says it in everybody's Bible, but yet even Jehovah's Witnesses seem to deny that. No, he's not coming back, but it does say he's coming back. And even if he's not coming back as a person, but he's still coming back within us because it says we are within. I mean, anyway, so it's confusing to me that one of the religions that I was raised in and baptized in could tell me that he's not coming back in the flesh. Because he is coming back in the flesh. He's either coming back within us or he's coming back within himself. And I don't think he's coming back in the flesh. Because he's already was in the flesh. Why would he come back in the flesh? He's coming back in the spirit. And if he's coming back in the spirit, he's coming back within us all. And when the people that are going to be very disturbed. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be right there next to let me be right there next to him. Because, I mean, I've pretty much just participated and freaking can't say that I find any... I can see where... At least the fact is he has a reference. I guess I could be the reference to what kind of pleasure it is to get over on somebody. What kind of like... punishment would somebody deserve? I mean, he's not coming back to freaking punish, man. I really don't believe that. No, your punishment is just going to be the ignorance that you bestowed. That's it. Your punishment is the fact that you didn't want to seek him. That's literally going to be your punishment. It's just you didn't care to find out? You had all this time. He gave you 120 fucking years and you didn't do nothing. And it's like, well, my only excuse is I can't even talk unless I get fucking, because it's freaking, this world's freaking not easy. He knows that. I mean, I don't think he's going to be super happy with me myself. So regardless. I don't think I got nothing to boast about. I don't think it. I mean, because maybe I'm not supposed to freaking think it. The point is, it's about everybody that doesn't know God. That's it. Everything. Everybody's got, man, just wake up and smell the makeup. If you're doing it because you're expecting a reward, then here's your freaking lamb chops. But the reward is with the group. If you're not social, then there's still a place for you. Don't get me wrong. There's still going to be a place. You're still going to be made. All your tears will be wiped the heck out of your brain. Even the devil won't have nothing to cry about. I bet you. Doesn't say that in the scripture, but I know he won't. I know for a fact he won't. Because he's going to be pretty freaking happy with the outcome. I really believe that the devil doesn't exist. Lucifer he is the other side of free will. He is part of God that seeks the hearts of man. The only way to make free will possible. He is the Lucifer. Like the Lou. I don't know. His name kind of says it all. A lot of people don't look at those things, but I'm the only one because I'm not the only one, but am I the only one? It's kind of goofy, but still, we ain't the only one. We got the Spirit of God around us, man. All I gotta say is, even if I got the devil in my jeans, they're falling off. I can't get a belt that fits them. Not sure who's thinking, but still, I can't even keep my pants on because my tail keeps trying to push them down. Maybe I'm freaking it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not nobody special. Don't get me wrong, but I am definitely not going to let no fucking evil entity dictate who the heck I am, regardless of anything. It says anywhere, it's like, that's the reason why I'm just like, I got so many people trying to deceive me and making me believe that things are one way, and when I know for a fact they're a completely different way. I know there's got to be a different way because it doesn't make absolutely any sense. I got everybody pushing me towards making me believe that this is the way God is thinking about my situation. They don't know my situation. They don't know. Nobody knows. Only God and me know certain parts of everything, and only God knows how to solve it. Yes, God, not Jesus. Jesus was the one that brought the serpent to me. He's the one that said exactly what he was going to do, and he did everything he was going to do. You don't read the dang book. Jesus is not God Almighty. He is King Almighty, but he is the one that has nothing. Don't say that. That's not the way to say it, but no, he is the one that has the respect of everybody in heaven and at least mine on earth, and with many others that know that that's what he did for everything, and it was God allowing him to do so and God asking him to do so, and he did it. So if that's the way it went down, it's close enough in my perspective. Now, if it was a little off, sorry, your dang religion was not that close. I don't know. It's so annoying. It's just so annoying that so religions get so close to like, it's gotta be so perfect. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly accurate, you know? So let me go make another religion that explains it more clearly. Like the Trinity doctrine. It's like I looked at the Trinity doctrine. I think that was a very good, very accurate. If you might have to, for Jehovah's Witnesses, you'll have to change a couple letters, I think, because they want to make things sound perfectly. But they definitely related to me because that's how I am. So they definitely from New York or but either way, it's just the way that words sound to everybody else. And it's stupid, in my opinion. I know Jesus can be like hogwash. You can't, just like he said in the parables about why do you concern yourself about heavenly things? Why do you concern yourself about fucking tedious fucking scriptures that make no fucking sense? I mean, he died on a fucking cross. Couldn't you apply that exact scripture to the one where he said, why do you concern yourself with heavenly things? To say, why the fuck do you care about that shit? That's not the point. He gives us an idea. It's all inspired. It's all just an idea. It's a metaphor. We can talk and speculate, but no, we should not debate and fucking split off and make a whole new family because one family thinks he died on a cross. One family thinks he died on a stake. Oh my gosh, that's two families split apart. Millions of people that could be brothers and sisters completely obliterated apart from one another. Not that they're dead or anything, but they're still living, but they just don't like each other because one family can't freaking get along. One family believes that they read and then all I can say is I'm not even looking at the camera or the chat right now, so if anybody's chatting, I'm just talking and rambling. I really have mad respect for religion, and I think that religion should just get along. And there's it. That's the reason. Except when I get a battery notification. I got a battery notification. I'm gonna plug in my phone. I don't know why I just plug it in when I had everything up there. But anyways, that's my point. And I think that's solid. My only irritation between both of those, now the irritation between Muslims is because half the Muslims believe that Jesus was the Messiah. But then again, the other half doesn't. So somebody's going to be disappointed. And I really think it's kind of interesting how many people would die against it back in the old days. So there's more people opposed to those days that eventually they become more opposed to just sacrificing it. And I find it pretty interesting that there is just a lot of interesting things, just stupid shit. It's just weird. Honestly, I'm never going to say that. I could be somebody special. But I think that everybody should treat everybody just due to that one statement. I just had a cautious stuff. And I'm regret that I don't stop and help every single buddy. But I caution you. There's no reason to stop unless you feel there's a need to. Or unless you absolutely can afford to stop and help somebody. Stopping and then buying food with food stamps is absolutely illegal. So don't think you can be on government assistance helping homeless people. It's called breaking the law, or actually, it's called common sense. Because if you don't need them, they should go back to the taxpayer that can help. Then they can help more people with homeless shelters. I mean, just common sense, man. Sorry, I was busy. A little occupied. I'm back though. Boo. Just watching smoke is crazy. Hey, Lisa B, what's going on? Just chilling. Chilling like a villain, I guess. I don't know if you hear that weird ass noise in the background. I have no idea what the hell it is. All I know is I know a lot. I don't even know where to start. Feel like the pretender. But I'm not a pretender. I'm not pretending to do anything. Because I literally can forget how to do anything I do. Because I can't even, I can fix radios. I can fix computer programs. And then when I go back to fix them, I fucking get lost. It's not like riding a bike. It's like, oh my gosh. You have to reread my whole entire code, and thank goodness I started putting comments in there. This is where you go to that one, to basically just say it's operation. This way you can put another tag to go this, what I should start doing is adding tag names to functions so that I can just skip through functions or basically share data or something. So, that's what I need to do because I'm working on a thing that I'm hoping to get done with the end of this month, but that's cutting it short. But it'll probably be the middle of next month because I want it to work with both platforms. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, damn it, man, I screwed up. So I'm going to have to, before I move on to the next stage, which I got the GUI all set up straight, everything, it's just not in the instance that I would want it to be like the other program that I did. The NBT editor, which is still not perfect, but it works. You are suffering from can't remember shit. Right. Yeah, that is for sure. Can't remember shit. Yep. I am suffering from can't remember shit. What was that notification? My battery dying? I'm sure it is. Turn battery saver on. Yeah, I figured that. That's at 20%. Yeah, this phone, 20% will last until I pass the fuck out, put my phone in my pocket, wake up and pull it out. We at 12%. 9 hours later. This phone is like, puts my phone to shame. And it's only like 4 gigs memory shy. And that's all it is. 4 gigs memory shy. It's faster processor, but 4 gigs memory shy. Last time I checked, yeah. It was pretty fast. I didn't count the processor cores, so that does make a huge difference. So I'm pretty sure my other phone had quite a few more processors in it. I think it had like six processors, if I remember right. I don't know. Look up the Note 10. But fuck it. I'm glad I'm done with Verizon. So fuck that phone. I'm glad it's gone. I'd go with a slower phone just because I'm pissed off at fucking Verizon and that fucking phone in general. It's like, fuck those cocks. I'll never go with Verizon again. They're gonna put a permanent fucking logo on my phone. They'll suck my dick for the rest of fuck that shit. I wouldn't go with I would never buy a phone from Verizon that will stick their logo up your ass. Up your ass. Yeah, they will. They will stick their logo up your ass and you will like it. They will own that with your phone. It'll be stuck in your phone. Yeah, they will embed that bitch in your ass. I hate that shit. Fuck that. No, I don't give a fuck. I want my money back. I want my mom's money back because I got her to buy the fucking phone too with her money. Fuck this shit. I hate that. Love God. Move on. I mean, that's what the Spirit says. It's hard to move on. You're being so brutally fucking raped. Everybody is. But the point is, you gotta just let shit go sometimes. Stick up for righteousness, because what's it gonna hurt, Who's it gonna kill? All it does is kill freedom, and that's where we're ending up. This is just proof that we're ending up in the frickin' one world digital. Stick a mark in your brain or your frickin' hand, your forehead, and you can't buy, sell. I mean, they can kill me. Happily, they can kill me. Because I know in death, I will preserve my dignity, whatever little bit I have left. Because at least I didn't frickin' betray God. I mean, even Judas betrayed God, but he still recognized he did it. On this mark of the fucking beast shit, you're going to be bouncing around, not even realizing you did anything wrong. Everybody's going to think that it's a savior. I mean, it's going to last like a short fucking period, according to what it says, because it comes right before the real one comes. And I can see it. I can see it happening too. And it's already prepared for it. God doesn't want you to bow. Even Jesus, it says every knee will bow. But that's not something you're going to have to do over and over and over again. It's not something, he's not going to demand worship. He only wants you to acknowledge it and never forget him. God Almighty doesn't want you to forget him. That's it. He wants you to be aware of his existence and what he did for you. That's it. That's all he wants. Say, hey, look, he's making all things new. And it's right there in front of your fucking face. But you're going to ignore it. It's happening. Left and fucking right. Even to my own religion is becoming new. I mean, all things are becoming new. I mean, things, people, persons, places, perceptions, understandings, all things. God is going to wipe out all tears from your eyes. Death will be no more. That's the good news. God is real, and he keeps his promises. Fear, the only thing you really need to fear is being caught butt fucking naked when he comes back. Or in the middle of doing something completely insane. That would be very awkward. Oh, hi, God. Yeah, that's just my Vaseline. That's for my spleen. Well, I wean. You know, I mean, he's not gonna fucking fall for anything. Come on, get the fuck out of here. He knows how many hairs are on your damn head. He knows how to rebuild all your loved ones from the dust up. And you're gonna try to freaking make excuses for your fucking bullshit? That's the point. I mean, he really just wants to help. I mean, that's his spirit. Jesus is the one that's guarding him getting taken advantage of, for one. And for two, we don't want nobody to be bringing up bullshit again in the thing. So we have to get our heart and our mind straight before we're even going to ever let it get let in. So all I gotta say is very few are going to ever find it, because not very many people are going to be able to give up what they think are precious. You know, because nobody's had a perfect father. Name one person that's had a perfect father in their life. And you got a free father. Free. 100% free. And it's an almighty. An almighty, it doesn't matter. You know, almighty king, prince, preacher, teacher. It don't matter. But, yeah. Everybody can interpret it, the Bible, whatever they want, but God's going to interpret it the right way. Because you can't really deny. I mean, unless you're a flat earther, then you can say, hey, the earth is flat. Yeah, no, yes, it is. It is, sir. It's flat. I don't know, but if I went back into 180 years, or even if I go to now, I don't give a crap what you say, because I'm telling you, whatever your fucking theory is, I live right here in Central Washington, and the earth is flat until I start walking up a fucking hill. If I start walking up the hill, then I'm gonna say earth is flat my ass. Because it's not. It is fucking a windy, tall hill. Everywhere you go, even locally for me. Unless you're walking on water in the ocean, and I'm sure the waves ain't flat, Earth is not flat. I don't care. Your theory is bogus. Period. Don't care. I don't care what the hell you think. But anyways, you can call it the Earth is not a spherical being. Yeah, but the Earth flat? No, you dumb there. The Earth is a flat, bumpy plane, and it's circular. Circular, flat. Okay, it still sounds like you're a fucking idiot. Anyways. Why does the moon look round? Why does the sun look round? Why does Saturn look like a sphere with the rings around it? Explain to me why the other planets, why is the Earth a subject to NASA's freaking corruption? I mean, no, you gotta wake the fuck up and put your energy and your irritation in the right spot. Because that's where you're fucking up. Because we are the people, and we just stand with each other, not against each other on stupid concepts like the world being flat. It's only flat until you walk up a hill. So it's a stupid fucking concept because the earth, it's just a stupid fucking concept. It makes no fucking sense. And honestly, get rid of the cuss words. Because cussing doesn't make you cool. It's just a bad fucking thing I learned in school. But still. It's cooler than the fucking flat being. But no, it's not cooler than anything. But material things are nothing. You can't take them with you when you die. Yeah. I will never take a chip in my hand even. No, the whole thing is it's not going to be, it might not happen in our lifetime, but it could happen within the next 20. I'm suspecting it's going to happen within the next 7 years or less. Because you know how fast they did COVID. They did that to weed out everybody. But think about it. When all the banks have to do is says, no, we're not taking no more current. They're going to put just like they did with the gold. They did the gold thing back in the 70s, about 100 years ago. And it'll be in 5 years, it'll be 100 years where they took everybody's gold. Or maybe it'll be, I think maybe it already been 100 years ago. But they forced everybody to give up their gold, or it was a felony because you're hoarding gold. And that was freaking hard currency. You don't think they could do that when they did it before? Are you like that naive? That's their goal. They want us on a more controllable fucking money system. You know how much money that's going to save? And then it's not even that. We're on the Doge project. Well, digital currency is going to save us $7 billion a second. A second, he'll probably say. Because it's very close to about $7 million a second. But he'll call it $7 billion a second. He'll exaggerate it to make it sound better. Because I just know how he is. But he knows the math. And I don't know if he'll do that. I don't know if he's going to say it on purpose. But he's going to make it sound so grand. But no, it's part of the master plan. It's not his plan. It's just the plan, and it's biblically prophesied. It's saying what's going to happen. It's already written. It's part of the beast system. The only people that are going to come through are the ones that just get let through. I'm not going to receive a mark. I didn't fucking wear a mask to buy food. I'm not going to receive a mark to buy food. It's like either you fucking let me starve or get me the fuck out of this. And either they might not give it to me, but generous people will. And I'm sure other people will. And I don't know. Point is that might not be something I have to worry about. Because I don't even think that being given food by anybody a part of that's not really recommended. In my opinion, you need to run the fuck away from that shit. Go up in the hills, hide, and it shouldn't last more than 3.5 years. I'll be camping in the wilderness. Without my cell phone. No, I'm going to throw my cell phone even farther this time. No, because that's how they're going to make sure that everybody that's how they're going to make sure of it. But you just got to survive 3 years and make sure your family and everybody else. That's why it says, woe to those suckling a baby in those days. And I don't think it didn't say the age. I didn't say the age. I noted that recently, and I'm like, whoa. So it doesn't matter the age. So maybe that's why I lost my kids. Because I know I couldn't keep them. I don't know. Anyways, got to keep positive, but don't want to cause anything insanity. But it's literally, I'm letting my kids know it's fine. I mean, if they die, they die. It's not the end of all. Worse things happen to many other people in this life. And they had to endure it, and they did it. It's hard to fucking think about. But the good thing is this will be the last time all this horrific shit will ever have to happen for anybody. And God will wipe out all your tears, because the kingdom of the heavens are owned by people with... You better watch the fuck out, because they're owned. Because we own these realms. Might not be afraid of me, because I'm going to be pretty pissed off with my sister. I've got quite a few sisters that are really protective of me. So you better be careful. And they might have friends with somebody that you just screwed over, or you just thought was not worthy. But hey, everybody's worthy, you guys. Not one person's going to be. So if you think that one guy that called you a butthole wouldn't be invited to live forever, you better go in the mirror and call yourself a butthole, and then say, I'm invited too, damn it. And then go back and give him a hug, because that's just the way it works. I mean, God's Spirit's too. He's like your mother from another brother. That's where God is not a female. He is. But it's just the love it's hard to relate, but it was the fatherly love that he gives you. Like, you do not have a father. We haven't had a father. Most of the people on this mankind's earth. He's going to give he's going to give me one and you one, and the government's fucking scared of me. I don't know why. I can understand why. I mean, they know more about me than I know about me. I mean, because the people that are actually connected with God, government flies over all the time. I mean, that's just my like the fact that I'm like writing a flight path. But everywhere I go, it always happens to be the flight path, even when it's out in the middle of the country, when it's never was a flight path before, but all of a sudden, wait, that goes over his house. I mean, come on. Man, I'm always the flight path? Huh, that's just a coincidence. Not fucking 5 times in a row. I'm not, but I'll believe it 2 times out of 5, but not 5 times in a row. And then now it's 6 because it wasn't a flight path. The flight path has always been over there, over here, and only recently they have my flight path. I have every single airplane, every little single freaking, I mean, honestly, not even airplanes, all the animals are flying and nesting. I got airplanes, animals, and yeah, most likely I'm gonna have like an army of ants because I get them every year. I usually let them eat all my food first before I tell them to leave. And if they don't leave, I drop poison and feed them poison. Go figure. Only one time did they listen. And that was the last time. That was the last time. They never came back. I mean, it's like, oh, if you come back again, I'll poison you again. But no, they never came back. It's kind of, oops, I kind of just killed a whole bunch of ants. Don't be stressed, bro. Take it easy. No, I'm stressed because I know we should be stressed. It's not about me. It's about we. We should be stressed. We need to be ready to run away from our fucking evil fucking shit. Like we gotta be able to accept that everything in this world is not important. Everything. I'm talking my program, nothing. It's not important in comparison to what reality really holds in store for everything. I mean, it could be fun. It could be something in a temporary state, but we got to focus on, and I need to focus on it. So it's partially me too. Mainly it's all about us, but I'm sure it pertains to a lot of us, because I mean, I'm no more important, in my opinion, than anybody else in my family, and I couldn't imagine living forever without bringing as many people as I could with me. Even if I didn't even know them, I'd certainly want to bring my neighbors, everybody around me, even if they didn't believe in God or even hated God. Because I guarantee you that once they got to know God, they wouldn't hate him anymore. I mean, because they just didn't know him. They were perceived to understand there was no God existed. And I believe that there's just this big what if. And if we can conquer that what if, not me, we, because I can go we. Only time I have to go we is by myself. And that's because I have to shake my snake. Even when you're a baby, you got a little tiny snake. I remember. But and then that got all turned into pervertedness. It's crazy, you guys. It's just how crazy this world has gotten. Is we got to be able to stick our faith into it. And the only way to get real, true love and security is knowing God's here with us. And you can't just rely on me. No, I don't want no, I want to know that it's God. And eventually, I really believe that God himself will be up on the higher platform to those that have deserved to see him. And to be honest with you, I'll tell you one thing. If you're listening to my channel, you see God every single day. He is within you and he is around you in every creation. So technically, God's face, be thankful for what you got. I'm just saying, I haven't seen God's face. I mean, it'll be a blessing, and I'm certainly be excited, but I certainly would be happy to see God's face. I mean, but it's not like, oh, God's face is like the whole existence, and I'm sure God wouldn't be like, oh, I'm like, my face is like the most precious thing in the whole thing. No, it's a reward. You get to see it, and I think that's perfectly just. I mean, I don't think I'm nothing. I'm nothing. Unless you got any questions, because they've already been answered. I really think they've been answered. But I mean, I'm not no. I mean, let's just say I really don't believe. I would really think that God would want another God, Almighty God. I know he said there's no other gods before him, but I really believe that God would want a God that was just as like as him as he made for us. I really believe that that's what he wants. And I really believe that the female was probably the bigger aspect of the man creation, because it's a more beautiful aspect of it. Yeah. Why was the female this beautiful? So I'm going to be beautiful, or either way, it doesn't matter. And I'm teasing. Point is, yeah, I really think that God, but that could be the same downfall as Adam and Eve. And then we can have some corrupt ass fucking. Let's just not say we didn't. That's why I recommend that you just hold off on the marriage of the lamb. Because what if this thing goes south? And there's like, hickory dickory dock, let's send them to the Clark. Like they just, all of a sudden it's like, starts whipping the leash. It's like only people protected are in the straight bloodline. I'd be like, stop it. Like, gotta just stop this psycho. Man. Maybe that's when sense. I don't know. I know how it's supposed to be. I know what God's will is, but I need to make sure that, all 144 actual complete virgins that were chosen and protected. Why can't it be 4 million, zillion, trillion, infinity? It's just a number I think the Bible chose. I bet you it probably is that. It's just, dude, how hard would it be to fucking put an infinite number? I think that's probably a symbol for infinity because it's just significant. You think about it, 1440000. Come on, think of the infinity. It's kind of like on a non-known number. The Bible doesn't really, I mean, it does actually give a very accurate number, but 144,000, come on, only 100. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with anything, but just saying. Does 1,401 count? Maybe they didn't count zeros. I'm in. It's just 114. I get back. I get that's all, folks. See, told you I got you. Damn. Got a lot of stuff. Remember me from Sandaron. Great convoy. You don't understand mind control and where it's originated. Lisa B. Salute. The power is in everything. Respect. No, the power is in your own control and you can overcome it. And I have yet to figure out a way to do so. So respect to you to lead me to overcome the control or methods to conquer the control. I mean, honestly, mind control is a fucking thing. We get perceptions and perceptions and all sorts of things. It's like we got to be able to just realize that God is teaching us all things. God himself is teaching us everything. We don't need, I mean, it's good to, because you're sharing the knowledge when you're asking somebody that, man, I mean, God's telling me these things, but I know it says in the book not to lean on my own understanding. Is this right? You know, I just today went to a brother because I was baptized as Jehovah's Witness. And honestly, they're great people. They're great people. Nothing different between them and Latter-day Saints. Nothing against any other sect. Because I think Islam people are great people. I think every people of this earth that seek God are freaking amazing. Because if you seek something greater than yourself and know that you're not better than your maker and you're seeking for your maker, then you should be saved and blessed beyond anything. Confetti, in my opinion, because it's just common sense. Because you're seeking truth. Now, whether you're going to find the truth or know the truth, understand the truth, that's where hell comes in and plays a role in your life. And then that's where God needs to step in and say, oh, fuck, no. That guy, even though he's still living in the freaking Old Testament, he's a good guy. Get over here, you freaking turd. Yeah, and that guy, yeah. That's what I'm saying. You really don't think God's got a personality? I'm sure he does. He doesn't develop a personality for the sake of his own benefit. He has a personality. I'm not developing his personality. I'm just saying. If you know him, you will perceive him. Because he's pure love. He can't break free from pure love. And you probably don't even know this word, but it's called agape. And that is the bond of love that God has and Jesus has together. And I want to see everybody, agape. It's about this big times of infinity. I mean, it is impossible to measure, is my point. It's like, can you ever love anybody past agape? Have I ever thought of a stupider question? But it's I don't know. I think it probably is the stupidest question. There ain't nothing more powerful than God's love and grace, and just kind of feels like that's the reason I just know it's kind of feels irrelevant. But is it all irrelevant? That's where I need your help. Is it? Is it being, if it's all because of grace, then why do we even change our behavior? I don't know what you want me to do. Scratch my back. I had a question. I'm just waiting for an answer. I mean, you really might not believe that, whatever. I mean, the only way I'm going to make you believe that, but the whole thing is I don't want people to even consider me a Christ or a figment of Jesus' imagination. So when you talk to me, it's got to be completely under wraps. I don't care. I mean, if it's AI, I sign my name with my shit. I will sign it with the date and time and a middle finger or a thumbs up or something like that. And it'll be in the middle of the letters randomly. So it's me, not AI. I'm talking in the middle of the letters. If we ever lose conversation and you think anything, I always do goofy shit. So just FYI, if you think it's me, I will always do goofy shit, especially if it's a digital signature. I'm going to fuck it up if it's really me. Because I take that time. Because I know it's, and anyways, you can call me number. If you can't get a hold of me, if you can't get contact me, just assume that shit's hybrid. Unless you hear it from fucking God's voice. But otherwise, I'll just pretend. I'll just tell you no. Somebody took control of it. They must think they got more control over than me. But, that's what's supposed to happen at the very end parts. What's scary is did somebody read that scripture wrong and write that in there? Because it says, right between those lines, that everybody on the earth is not written in the Lamb's Scroll of Life. So we need to wake up to realize that part. Because anybody that wants to stay on this earth and hang out and chill, get some thrills, we better be doing it off of cliffs and away from this particular world. I think that we got to break free from this or even just fucking make sure for clarification, because that is some very big typo. But yeah, I even Googled it and it looks accurate. And I know either way, I have quite a few things I would like to save, but there's no reason I can't rewrite them if I have forever. I mean, even in Isaiah, it doesn't say that everybody on earth is going to live forever. Just said they won't have to rebuild their own house that somebody lives in. But technically, it says that you're going to live a very, 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 very long life. And nobody's going to bother you. And why would they need to? Especially when infinity and God's love is involved. There's just absolutely no reason to disturb the peace. And why would you? Unless it was affecting others. I don't know. It's just, anyways, it's like, so what? United States could have stopped the tidal wave if they just forgot to pray to God. I mean, honestly, it probably would have been a good thing if they did. But anyway, I kind of think it's funny that, but either way, that's kind of ignorant, but I think it's, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny though, but it's not. There's really nothing I can say. I can't protect everybody. All I can say is you just gotta trust in God. No, I don't give a. They want me to trust in you, Google. Yeah, I don't give a crap if Google freaking wipes my shit off the map. I mean, I wouldn't trust Google with my life. I think they're very good at treating people's security so far. I've had no issues. But no, I'm not giving them anything other than what I can give them. Not giving no extra information because they don't like extra information. You give them extra information, they're going to say, oh, what the hell is this for? Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, it's flawed to begin with. Anyways, I'm kind of irritated with my life. And I bet you guys might be too. But, at least we got a way to scratch over and start from what we want. And then sometimes when we start from what we want, we get what we need, we can get what we want. It's so crazy how they can do that. But anyways, they got it all freaking giggity gaggity. But I'm certainly looking that way. I know. Don't y'all? It's like, I mean, I cannot believe it. Because I've never been so broke. I always keep a huge amount of... Actually, I do still got the cash back up. But still, that only covers 1 month's rent. I mean, it used to be $10,000 fucking dollars, but now it's been a lot easier to hide, thank goodness. I guess $1,000 is... It's only a fucking tenth. But you gotta be able to save your money. Pull my finger. Oh, shit. Not that hard. Oh, my goodness. Why is it so freaking cold in my bathroom? It's like, man, you gotta be careful, man, when you go in that bathroom, especially when it's really cold and one hand's really cold and it's like you can't get it to focus because, like, inner space, it's like, man, if you shake it once, you shake it twice, you're playing with it. So I gotta shake it once with one hand and you shake it once with the other, so I'm not playing with it. So I have to wash both hands, and so that's what took me so long. I still didn't wash this one that good. Ugh. It smells like soap. Mate, sleep? No, I'm not sleeping. Fuck that. It's Saturday. What am I gonna do? Wake up and take my kids to Sunday school? What am I gonna miss tomorrow if I stay up all night tonight? What if I stay up until 10 a.m. and walk to the store? Because I'm not walking. I don't give a fuck if I'm completely fucking sober. If I haven't slept for fucking 24 hours, I'm not driving. Especially if I can walk to the fucking store. Well, I know for a fact that there's a law against sleeping too. It's just something that can't be done. But I'm not putting nobody at risk. I don't give a shit. I don't drive unless I know I can drive. I'm not an asshole. My phone is, though, because it's at 10% battery power. And it's all my fault. It kind of sucks. Somebody's getting broken into. What do I care? Get the alarm. You got the alarm. What am I going to do? I'll tell them tell them to fight me. They come walking back here with their fucking stereo. I'll be like, man, fight me for that guy's stereo. I'll fight him. And I'll charge that dude fucking 10 cents per punch. That's how you shut it off. 10 cents per punch. I fucking feel like a cheap ass fighter. But I fight fast, so that's like about $500 per second, because I can punch pretty fucking fast. And I don't want to kill him, so it's in that. Boom. I don't know. I mean, I could always dream, man. Don't destroy my dream. I know I'm not no freaking gosh damn Joe Rogan or anything. You know, I'm in LA. Where are you? Tree hugger. I'm in Washington State, man. I'm gonna drink beer. Better drink that, no, right? I mean, well, I can't afford it. Nobody wants to super chat me some fucking money, man. I'm like $12 away from actually getting a paycheck, and now it's next month. I mean, I was like trying to eat jalapeno peppers for just a fucking $20 super chat, and somebody gave me $2.99. I'm like, all right, well, I'll fucking eat this, but I'll eat the rest of these motherfuckers for the thing I didn't tell them I was when my fucking deadline was. But I can prove it to you. I can prove it to you because I got it on my shit. It's like I'm at right there, $20 to $100. I'm like $10 away to getting $100, but now I gotta wait another month. The last time I got paid by Google was like, and it makes my face hurt because it's funny, because it hurts so bad. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at Google. It's me because I'm lazy as fuck when it comes to Google. I mean, that's my fault, not your fault. I mean, don't blame it on me. I mean, well, technically you can blame it on me, but it's technically I don't know. It's nobody's fault but my own. Anyway, now I'm reconnecting. I'm live again. I'm trying to scroll up, seeing what the heck. I mean, whoa, that's a huge difference. You don't remember me from. Why does she want me to end my live stream? Do you need to talk to me, Lisa? Just give me a call. I mean, I'll end the live stream if I have a phone call. I'll tell her I got a phone call on the live stream. You don't remember me from Centuron. I'm not really good. My memory with names and stuff aren't really that great. So if it was just the other night, I'm not really that great. You got last white man on Earth syndrome. You're probably right about that. No, Lisa. You want me to? Okay. Well, Lisa wants me to talk to her. I mean, I love everybody watching, but I mean, my moderators take presidents. They want to talk to me. I'm gonna give her. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to Lisa. Man, you guys all take a great, happy thing. Make sure you call upon God and be good to each other. Seek truth and be happy. I'll be right around the corner